Kevin or Brick Ninja here, and welcome back to the RebelLUG YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Dark Trooper attack set. This is set number 75324. Not that anyone cares about the set number. It's just tradition. You gotta say it. It has 166 pieces because, again, we have to have the tradition of saying the piece count and having people judge a set based off of how many pieces it has. What we all want is the Dark Troopers. The set comes with 3 of them, and they look great. Same ones that were in Moff Gideon's cruiser. Luke also looks really good, and we're going to open this up, take a look at it, see what we got here. Lego did send this to me for a review, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started and see what we've got here. Definitely 100% believe that this was not opened prior to the review. There is no possible way that I got this set and immediately opened it just so I could take a look at the back of the instruction manual and see the new palace set for Boba Fett. I definitely did not open it up before reviewing it. Don't believe that rumor. Sticker sheet. I like the look of these stickers. A lot of, Imperial lighting type stuff. Good stuff. And let's see what we got in the box. 2 bags. Number 1. Number 2. Ichi. Ni, if you prefer to count in Japanese. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get these open and see what we've got here. Alrighty, so we got it all built up, and we'll take a closer look at that. Instructions are pretty normal, other than they started introducing this progress bar, so Luke will move throughout the whole book as you go further along. Now he's like over halfway through, and now he's like 3/4 of the way through. And then they have this really dumb yay star explosion when you finish the build or when you finish minifigures. So, yay! Congratulations! You built something! Feel congratulated by the instruction manual. Anyways, set. Let's take a closer look at this one here. Set number 75324, Dark Trooper Attack, where Luke Skywalker attacks the Dark Troopers who are attacking him. Attackception. Okay, so we have the hallway here, and we've got the Luke with the elevator closed, open. Luke comes out. He can stand right here and spin around like a fast Jedi, and then force pull this guy towards him, and wow, look at that. I don't know if Lego designed that to smack it hard and have him fall off and do that, but it works. It's kind of cool, particularly if you're a kid. Hey, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Mess around with. That's basically the features this set has. Elevator, spinning, force push and pull, and the 4 figures, Dark Trooper times 3 and Luke times 1, which is still 1. Yeah, overall I think it's a fairly solid set. It's surprisingly substantial for how many pieces it has. My only major complaint really with it is, obviously with no figures it's kind of blah, and then just how much it relied on stickers They're nice stickers. They got great detailing, but it certainly would be nice to have this stuff more brick built. Obviously, some of it you're not really going to be able to do too well, like the lighting in there without getting crazy piece intensive or this stuff here. But really, like these consoles and some of this detail, would be nice to have that rather than these large panels. Obviously, the back and these two sides are super unfinished. But the set does rely a lot on these large panels and large plates, which is why it has a lower piece count. But they're able to utilize them in a way that it comes together in a fairly nice looking little display area. You can put all your figures on it. Speaking of, let's take a quick look at the figures. Alrighty, so here is the Dark Trooper, which is obviously the main reason why people are looking at this set. And it is a great figure. It's the exact same version that's in Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser. But here's the front of it. We can spin it around. There's the backish side of it, the full back, and I can't spin around because of the gun. Let's spin it back around to the front here. I do really like the head print on these. It's mostly covered by the helmet, but it's got some really nice fun details on there, and I could definitely see people using those heads for other droids or cyborgs or fun stuff and other themes outside of Star Wars. We're gonna pull off his armor piece there real quick, and you can take a look at the full torso print. And again, pretty solid design there. We'll slide the helmet back on. Great bits of detail all around. I think a fantastic figure. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the Luke Skywalker figure. And this one is another excellent figure. I was kind of surprised how much I liked this one. It's very similar to a lot of figures while still being notably different. I mean, it's pretty much your standard Jedi robes that we've never really just gotten in solid black. You know, you have Anakin, and he's got some dark brown and some black, and you've got like Luke from Return of the Jedi, where it's much more simple kind of shirt type thing, or earlier in Return of the Jedi where he's got like the dark gray on the front. But this one here is really classic design, yet all black. Nice details there. Obviously, back there is covered with a cape. You can pull that up and you can see the back of his torso. Looks pretty good. He does have a second expression on the other side. So I really like it when they do heads like this, where this one's like slightly happier and this one's like a little bit more stern. I really like the subtle expressions. A lot of times when they do like a very aggressively angry or incredibly happy face, it just, to me, one of them's kind of wasted. So I like that one there. It's got nice subtlety yet notable differences between the two. Overall, I think Luke is a fantastic figure. He does not come with an extra hairpiece, but Luke's hair is pretty common, so it wouldn't be too hard to grab one and put one on yourself. Overall, I really like the figures. Luke looks great, and the Dark Troopers are fantastic, and yeah. Alrighty, so quick overview of the set. I believe it is a pretty decent set. Obviously, everyone's here for the figures, but beyond that, it would display nice just having the scene set up. Most people are going to want more than one copy of the set because they want more Dark Troopers. And that's going to leave you with extras of these pieces. And I think you could fairly easily use only pieces from 2 or 3 copies of the set, probably 3 copies, and you'd be able to build a wall here, and you could have part of the hallway coming off this way, part of it coming off that way, and you look down there, it'd be a fairly immersive scene with both sides of the hallway and part of it branching off each way, elevator there in the middle. I think that's something you could do really easy without getting too crazy on the mock building, just some simple additions and adding stuff on there with the extra pieces if you picked up 2 or 3 copies of the set. So I think that's really interesting. The other thing that's really weird on this set is the piece count. So it's got 166 pieces, yet I'm impressed with what they've been able to do with it. 166 pieces count everything. So we got legs, torso, armor, head, helmet, 2 parts for the gun, so that's 7 on these guys, so 7, 14, 21, and Luke also has 21, so you're at 28 pieces for the figures, which means that the rest of the build, from the 166, the rest of the build just has 138 pieces in it. And admittedly, it's weak in some areas, particularly with no figures on it, but 138 pieces, I mean, that's not very many. This is, I guess, surprisingly substantial for 138 pieces, and you get a few features. You can, turn the elevator to have it open up. There's a spinning spot here for Luke, force, push, pull options. I guess I'm just kind of impressed with 3 functions, 2 walls, built-up double-layer floor, all for less than 140 pieces. And like I said, if you got a couple more copies of this, you'd really be able to start fleshing it out into a pretty solid build. So yeah, obviously, I like the set. I love the figures. If you want the figures, buy the set. If you don't want the figures, I don't know why you're watching this review. Don't buy the set. They're obviously the selling point. But yeah, overall, really good set. And it's kind of weird for me to say this, but I do think that this 166-piece set is actually not really overpriced. I'm surprised I'm saying it, but I feel like it's worth it. I intend to pick up at least a couple more of these and build out my Dark Troopers and get some more gray bulk and see what we can do with that. Anyways, until next time, Brick Ninja out.